The forest is home to millions of surprises, and that's just one of the best things about nature. However, not everything in the forest is rosy and friendly, as you'll find out on our top 10 list of forest animals you'll regret killing. Asian giant hornets are the lions of the hornets world. If you are scared of honeybees, then you should be terrified about having an encounter with an Asian giant hornet. By size and stinging strength, Asian giant hornets are the biggest of their kind. They are not only aggressive to humans, but they are also the nightmare of other hornets. A female worker from the Asian giant hornets can grow as big as 1.6 inches or 4 centimetres, coupled with a biting force thanks to its big biting mouth that gives it an edge over its prey. The predatory nature of the Asian giant hornet has earned it the nickname murderer hornet. Asian giant hornets are mostly found in Asian countries like Myanmar and Thailand, but they have a large foothold in Japan and Russia. The most common place to find Asian giant hornets is around a tree sap because they are usually attracted to it. The best way to avoid the horror of Asian giant hornets is to wear white clothes when in the woods where they can be found, because these wasps are attracted to dark colours. Also, avoid going into their territories with open-top sweet drinks like soda into the woods. Just like the safari, Australia is home to various incredible animals and dangerous ones too. Top on the list of the most hazardous of the ant world is the bulldog ant, which has been certified by scientists as the most dangerous ant in the world. Why should you do everything in your power to avoid a bulldog ant? Well, the bulldog ant is dangerous. And on top of it all, it can use its jaws and stingers aggressively simultaneously. The poison from the bite of a bulldog ant is enough to kill a full-grown man in 15 minutes. The easiest way to avoid having an encounter with ants of any kind is to ensure you are putting on closed clothes and shoes, and also avoid walking on forest paths with long grasses and bushes. However, even that may not save you all the time, so danger, danger, danger. Many people limit the activities of ticks to animals, and they ignore the potential danger of having ticks around their homes. Either at home or in the forest, ticks are dangerous. The last thing you would want to do is run into ticks and attempt to kill them out in the forest. Ticks are responsible and are the primary pathogens accountable for spreading infectious diseases in Europe. Some species of ticks are known for transmitting things such as Lyme disease, viruses, bacteria, and parasites from animals to humans. One clear sign of tick infection is the appearance of a bullseye on the skin. When it is not treated on time or adequately, tick bite can lead to neurological, skin, and muscle disorders. That's basically ruining everything within your body. You don't need anyone to tell you that crocodiles of all kinds are dangerous animals that no human would like to have an encounter with. While Florida crocodiles are famous for their heavy bite, the fact is that they don't come close to saltwater crocodiles. Saltwater crocs are primarily found in Southeast Asia, Eastern India, and Australia, where they are commonly known as salties. Saltwater crocodiles can grow as long as 23 feet, that's 7 metres, and weigh more than a tonne. They are aggressive beasts and spend most of their time in the water, although in recent times they have been seen parading themselves far from the aqua world. It is estimated that saltwater crocs kill hundreds of people every year, a record higher than the number of people killed by sharks every year. If you could fight a saltwater croc or a shark, which would you choose? Let us know in the comments below. Strike me pink, wait till you see number 1 on our list. This is possibly the most hated creature in the world. Please share this with your friends and subscribe to this channel so you never miss out on these videos. One of the reasons you have to avoid wild boars is not just because of their stormy aggression towards humans, but because these animals are also carriers of disease. Some of the illnesses humans can contract from interaction with wild boars or wild swine include tuberculosis, influenza A, and hepatitis B, and all these diseases are dangerous to human health. Wild boars are commonly found in Australia, Europe, and America, where they were introduced in the 1900s. Over the years, wild boars have been hybridised with feral pigs, but even at that, they remain a dangerous animal that humans must avoid at all costs. Scientifically, moose are known as alces alces, and by animal classification, they are mammals. On average, a moose can live up to 15 to 20 years, and they are the largest of the deer family. Under normal circumstances, moose are not aggressive. However, there are instances where you have to run when you come into contact with a moose in the forest. A moose can look away from human activities around their territory, but things can quickly turn bloody if the moose considers you a threat to its young ones. How to tell if a moose is becoming agitated? Look at the hair around its neck. It will begin to stand up, while its ears will be seen going back towards its head. Also, when a moose begins to snot or lick their lips, it's a clear sign that you should run. If you get charged by a moose, the best advice we have for you is to run as fast as you can. At best, you can find a building or tree to hide yourself in to avoid being run over or trampled upon by a raging moose, but your chances are still pretty slim. Call it a mountain lion, cougar or puma, you are still referring to the same animal. Just like their counterparts in Africa, mountain lions are equally dangerous animals that you don't want to pick a fight with. Merely looking at them, they look calm, but they are unpredictable and dangerous just like every other big cat. Unlike African lions, they don't usually entertain intruders within their territory, and most times they sight you before you become conscious that you are deep within their territory. Being the most giant felines in North America, mountain lions can run at speeds of 30 to 40 miles per hour, and they have a biting force of over 400 psi and are armed with 2-inch long canines. That's about 5 centimeters. In killing their prey, mountain lion strategy involves wrapping their prey before striking them to the ground. Against humans, the big cat has the advantage, as they are known for taking down animals that are bigger than themselves. Oh, blow me down! We're almost at number 1. Please subscribe, share and like this video if you think it's amazing. Now, strap yourself in. The next forest animal looks so cute, but behind the innocent face lies a vicious killer. Oh. Don't get carried away by the beautiful and attractive face of a wolf you see on your TV screen. Wolves are not animals to joke with, especially in the wild. Indeed, wolves have social characteristics and attributes, but that does not erase the fact that they are dangerous and must be avoided at all costs by humans. Wolves prey on animals of all sizes, and with their pack strength, they fear no one, especially when food is involved. A bite from a wolf is enough to get any human infected with rabies, which, if not treated promptly, can have destructive consequences on its victim. If you are alone in the forest and you see a wolf, the best thing to do is move slowly and quietly to avoid alerting the wolf or the entire pack to your presence. Grizzly and black bears have something in common. They are shy animals. If bears could have it their way, you could bet they would avoid human spaces entirely. Bears like to be alone, but in the same vein, they have what we call critical space. No matter how friendly a bear is, once you enter into its critical space, you are automatically calling for violence. When humans enter into a bear critical space, it takes no time for the bear to become violent and aggressive. While black and grizzly bears have many traits in common, it is essential that you know that black bears are more receptive to humans than grizzly bears. Whenever you are in the wild and you see an aggressive bear, please don't attempt to climb a tree because grizzlies are good tree climbers. It is possible to see big cats like lions and leopards in plain sight, but most times it is difficult to notice when a snake is close by. While some snakes are venomous, some are not. One venomous snake you should be wary about is the taipan snake. According to the 2020 issue of Toxins Journal, taipan snakes, on most occasions, don't come into contact with humans, but when they do or feel threatened by human presence, they tend to unleash their horror through their venom, which they release after biting their victim. The main ingredient in toxins in the taipan snake venom is known as hyaluronidase enzyme, and this makes the venom move faster to create damage in the body of its victim. If you ever get bitten by a taipan, your best chance of survival is to minimize body movement as much as possible until you can get proper medical attention. That's how scary things can get.
Cheers for watching and good on you, mate. Now, if you want to be a cool cobber, give this next video a burl.